World's most famous 80-year-old company that has been selling beef products for years. The number one, used in some of the finest restaurants throughout the world, served in your home. And today I have my new friend, Chris Nelson, is with us. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
It's a pleasure to be here. And as you know, I told you earlier, Omaha Steaks is celebrating its 80th anniversary. 80 years of bringing the finest quality beef to America's dinner table, and we're excited to be here. You want to put some on the grill?
Let's see. While you put some on the grill, let me tell everybody what they're going to get today, because when I saw the price, I did a double take. 703-616 is the item number. You're looking at a comparative retail value for $46. Your price today at $35.85. You're saying, what do I get with this? Let me remind you, credit card orders only. We're going to tell you what you get with this, and when I saw how much was in there, and I also want to show you how this comes packaged, because it comes in this enormous reusable cooler.
Exactly.
And filled with dry ice,
so it's fresh.
This is flash frozen beef.
It's flash frozen beef, but let me tell you a little bit about the beef. This is Midwestern corn-fed beef, the best you can possibly get.
Okay, now wait a second. Stop right there. Corn-fed beef. Why do I care about corn-fed beef?
Corn-fed beef, let me tell you, what corn feeding does, it laces the interior of the beef with marbling. And as you can see, that's where you're marbling. That gives you your tenderness and your juicy steak and your flavor that you're really looking for in a steak. And that's what Omaha gives you with corn feeding.
Wow, this is exciting. Now, in this package, I guess we should tell them what they're going to get, because this is really amazing. You know, my producer and myself were very surprised, because we thought they were going to be really thin little steaks.
No, ma'am. In Omaha, everything is big, just like Texas. And there are no thin steaks at Omaha Steak. Let me tell you, what we're going to get in this package, 2 5-ounce filet mignons, okay? Ooh. The Cadillac of steak. The tenderest steak you can possibly get, and 2 9-ounce New York strips. 2 9-ounce New York strips. Look at the size of those.
So 2 filet mignons, 2 9-ounce New York strips.
And, you know, as a special added bonus, a usual $20 item in our catalog.
Right.
6 4-ounce gourmet burgers.
Wow.
And if you're health conscious, let me tell you about these burgers. These burgers are 87% lean beef. They're made from steak trimmings. So these are the true steak burgers.
Oh.
These aren't hamburgers. These are steak burgers.
We might have to save this burger. Our sales manager's been wanting a burger all day long. I think she's talking about yours all day long.
I think she's going to have to fight me for it, because, you know, I'm 100% sold on these steaks, and so is Omaha, and they...
Well, not only do you work for Omaha Steaks, but you're also quite the culinary expert yourself, I understand.
I've been known to dabble a little bit myself, and let me tell you, in all my years of cooking, Omaha Steaks is the best product that I have found.
Well, the #1 restaurants in the world, some of the #1 restaurants in the world serve Omaha Steaks, and there's a reason why. Have you ever had a steak where you tried to cut it and, well, it just didn't work, and you got out the heavy artillery and still didn't work? You can cut these steaks with a fork. Exactly.
I mean, they are so tender, and, you know, that's the whole process from the flash freezing to the cryovac wrap. That's how you get the tenderness of the steak, and you can cut it with a fork. Look at this. This is the amazing thing. This is what we call our mini deep freeze.
This is huge. You get this cooler. You're going to get this styrofoam cooler when you order your steaks today.
This is going to come to your door just like this. My grandmother's stores are yarning this, I tell you what.
But see, this is great. Then everything is going to come with dry ice in it.
Dry ice.
And you know what? Omaha Steak stands 100% behind their products.
100%.
Everything's individually packaged.
You know, we've been in business 80 years. We're a family-run business, and if you're not happy for any reason, you know, we're going to make you happy.
Now, we're trying to find, there's one that's open. We want to show you that these are, so if it's just me or me and someone else, I don't have to eat everything. I can just do one at a time.
They are individually wrapped, individually frozen, individually wrapped.
And individually bought. Well,
and they are frozen, and that's exactly how they're going to come to your door, individually frozen. So you don't have to worry, you know, if they're going to be defrosted by the time they get to you. This is our mini deep freeze, and they're going to come to your house totally frozen, Sue. I mean, when they get to your door, that's exactly how you're going to get them.
This is exciting. Now, you're going to get that huge cooler. You get the cooler.
And you can use it on your fishing boat. I mean, I take it on the boat.
Over again.
And, oh, I got to burn these steaks. Look at this.
Well, hey, don't burn my steak, Chris.
No, ma'am.
Now, if you want the best, then that's what you want. You want the best. This is the way to get it. You want protein, too, and protein is so important. You know, I believe that for a man, for every pound you weigh, you should have an ounce of protein a day.
Look at
a lot of protein. Are you getting enough protein? One of the best sources of protein, red meat.
Oh, look at these
Now I
steaks.
have everybody checking. Am I getting that much protein? For a woman, I think it's three-quarters of a gram for every pound a woman weighs. She should be getting in protein. And red meat is really one of the best ways to get protein. It's also an excellent source of iron.
Exactly.
And when you have lean beef like this, it's okay to eat.
And you know, Sue, this is lean beef. You know, when you buy a supermarket steak, sometimes you'll have 3-4 ounces of fat. As you can tell, that's not the way it is with Omaha steaks. We have expert trimmers and that's all they do all day is just trim steak. And the main thing is consistency. So you're not paying for the fat and it's not weighing in with the fat. And every time you order a steak from Omaha, you're going to get a consistent looking steak just like this. So, you know, if you're serving 4 at a time, you know, a family of 4, there's not going to be the little baby steak, and you're not going to have to say, well, who's going to get the little baby steak?
Right.
Because they're all the same size. And that is a key quality of Omaha steaks.
We want to hear from you, for those of you, because I know there are millions upon millions of customers of Omaha steaks. There are a lot of show hosts here that are customers of Omaha steaks. I was talking to our sales manager early this morning who was a customer of Omaha steaks, and she was excited because she ordered hers ahead of time, and when she saw the cooler, she couldn't believe the fact that she got the cooler too. But these
an
are
added bonus. It really
that
is.
You're going to love, and Omaha stands behind everything 100%.
The Simon family name is riding on it, and we guarantee every product. And if you're not satisfied, we'll give you your money back or a replacement product. It's that simple.
Well,
there are no risks. There are no risks. And you're going to get the best steak, and you know it, and I know it, the best steak that you can find out there.
You know, it's amazing how quick the studio fills up. We bring in steaks.
Oh, and you can smell it, too. You can
I tell you, we're going to be very popular in a little bit, Chris. In fact, you are the most famous guy here today. Did you know that? And we have some famous celebrities, but everybody knows who you are.
Everybody's been following me. Hey, steak over here,
Steak guy over here. Well, the name brand Omaha is just, you can't get any finer than that. Number 2, you are going to get steaks that you can literally cut with your fork. Number 3, you're getting so much. And let's go over again, because you're going to get 2 of the fillets. 2
5-ounce filet mignons, the perfect tender Cadillac of steaks. 2 9-ounce New York strips. Look at the size on those. And 6 87% lean steak burgers.
There you go.
Not hamburgers, steak burgers.
And the nice thing is, if you're by yourself or if it's just 2 of you, you can do things individually. So if you only want to cook 2 burgers, you can.
They're individually frozen and packaged in cryovac wrap. So if you only want one, you only have to have one. You don't have to break open a package and wonder what you're going to do with the other 5 or 6 burgers. Absolutely, individually flash frozen.
Let's go to the phone lines. Did you say, I think you said phone call, did you? Or am I hearing things? Oh, there we go. Miss Barbara out there in the great state of New York. How are you, Barbara?
A little cold, but this looks great.
You getting hungry?
Very hungry. Actually, this is for my husband. My husband is just a steak and potatoes man.
And let me tell you, Barbara, these are the perfect steaks for him. Have you ever had Omaha steaks before?
I have your catalog next to my bed. Okay.
then you know all about the quality.
It's fantastic. And it's all, I don't buy meat in the supermarket anymore. I just order my meat through Omaha Steaks, and this is an incredible deal.
Then you know all about the quality of Omaha and about the 100% guarantee.
Absolutely.
And we stand behind that. Like I said earlier, we stand behind it because we have a quality product.
I've had the filet mignons before and the burgers. I don't buy burger meat at the supermarket anymore because my husband won't eat it. He says to me, order the meat we get through the mail, and the filet mignon is like butter. You don't even need a knife to cut.
There you go.
There you go. That's what we're talking about. Tender, and does it not come to your door frozen in our deep freeze?
Oh, they're like little rocks.
You have to love the cooler.
Yeah, and it's perfect. I just put them in the fridge and defrost them when I need them, and he's in 7th heaven.
Did you see this cooler that this comes with now?
Oh yeah, I've had several of those.
Aren't these great?
I could build my own igloo out of those coolers. I've had so many of them.
Oh, that's great. Well, I'm so glad you called in, and I'm glad you could say so many good things about Omaha.
Well,
and you just enjoy these. Now, don't let your husband eat them all. You make sure you get some, too.
I'm going to try.
Thank you very much.
He usually has them done before I even sit down.
Well, we thank you for calling, and you enjoy, and you have a great day.
You too.
Bye-bye
Once again,
now.
2 9-ounce New York strips, 2 5-ounce filet mignons, and 6 gourmet 87% lean steak burgers, not hamburgers.
Chris,
all
I
for
want to thank you for your time. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Sue.
I know the crew thanks you for cooking the
Yes,
steaks.
ma'am.
Continue to dial in while they're still available. We'll be back with more right after this. Don't go away.
Yes, ma'am.
You being here. I didn't mean to walk away and leave you, but I've got other places to go.